This is Telecoms Talk at the FTTH Council in Luxembourg. I'm with Craig Thomas of Calix. Craig, you spoke earlier today at the conference about the importance of fibre to the building, something the industry's not totally cracked yet. What's the Calix solution?
Well, first of all, we've got to basically realise that fibre to the building, in some countries more than half of their population live in apartment blocks or MDUs. How do we solve that problem? Because bringing fibre all the way to the apartment is the end goal. We want to be there, that's what we want to do, but not necessarily it's the easiest thing to do. Sometimes landlords are a barrier, sometimes the age or the infrastructure inside the building makes it very difficult. So what we're saying here from Calix is we can deliver that fibre experience, that gigabit experience, irrelevant actually of what is the final drop to the apartment. So we can utilise new copper technologies like G-Fast, fibre, switched Ethernet, as well as driving that Wi-Fi experience all the way to the customer as well.
Yes, because you've got a lot of experience. I know you're one of the major exponents of gigabit cities. And how's all that going? How does that link?
The growth is amazing, not just in North America as well. We're now at well over 100 service providers, not just communities, service providers, delivering gigabit services today in North America, here in Europe, and in Asia as well. And that's just growing and growing and growing. But the key that we're seeing is you can deliver a gigabit speed to the home or to the apartment, but what is the end user experience? How do you make them realize that? Because nearly all of the connections to the end user's device now is Wi-Fi, and we're focused very much on making that superior end user experience that benefits from the gigabit speeds.
Yeah, you stole the words right out of my mouth there. So what are some of the benefits that these people will get right there in their homes?
So delivering services from our Compass suite of software, first of all, enables them to have a true Wi-Fi experience so that we can monitor and ensure that they are delivering all the way to the device the subscriber experience that is needed in regards to quality of service to the right device, being able to do Wi-Fi analytics so that we can actually see that when there is spectrum overlap or where there is issues with the Wi-Fi, we can solve that remotely for the subscriber. He doesn't have to be a Wi-Fi expert. And then hand in hand with that, we're delivering tools to the end subscriber so that he can manage his Wi-Fi locally, giving them apps on the mobile phone, etc., that they can do parental control, time of day, giving them control of their Wi-Fi experience too, eliminating the need ever for truck rolls or engineers having to go out and solve Wi-Fi problems.
Sounds like the perfect answer for the operators and the customers. Now we're here at the premier FTTH event in Europe. What are you sort of showing this week?
So we're showing everything basically from fibre to the building, as in the speech that I did earlier today, the presentation earlier, but we're also focusing very much on that subscriber experience, introducing our Compass software with Consumer Connect Plus, Flow Analyze, and then new tools like NetKeeper for those apps, basically to make sure that a service provider can differentiate themselves all the way to the customer's experience, which is the Wi-Fi device. Then we have our gigacenters and also our gigahubs and gigapoints that basically ensure that Wi-Fi experience is carrier class. So driving carrier class Wi-Fi hand in hand with the software to enable a superior service that enables service providers to differentiate their service.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Brian.